Okay, so what if I told you there's something about this guy that a lot of people are not looking at? His name is Constant Mutombo, and I talked about him in one of my videos, and there are so many comments about the execution of the Kuluna gang members. It seems people do not understand what is going on in Congo. Congo has been hijacked by foreign interests, and these foreign interests destabilize the country using gangs. So you have all sorts of people, all sorts of representatives of different countries from the West, and they all have gangs that they sponsor who continue to destabilize the country and who they also use for stealing of their natural resources. You see, Congo is the richest country in the world in terms of natural resources. And the only way these countries can continue to loot this country is by keeping the country unstable in a constant state of war. The moment that country becomes stable, all these countries will be unable to steal all they've been stealing. So for Congo to work, for Congo to grow, the internal strife, the urban banditry, the rebels, the insecurities must stop. And you can't stop those insecurities without putting a stop to the gangsterism that is going on in the place. And he, Constant Mutumba, understands exactly what his country needs. I say he understands it because he's gotten 3 Chinese people arrested for stealing of their natural resources and also for money laundering. He's called out Paul Kagame, who he accused of sponsoring rebels in the country and also for stealing his country resources. He was fearless. He called out Paul Kagame. I even threatened him whilst calling him out. Also, he boldly looked at the French ambassador of his country and he told him to leave his country and run back to France and stop looting their resources. He looked him boldly in the face and he told him that. The French ambassador, this guy is fearless. And he even proposed to his own president that he introduce the death penalty for corruption, for government official corruption. But the president told him to calm down, that they should take it easy. So this man understands the problems in his country. In one of the speeches, he was making, and I listened to him. He was talking about Patrice Lumumba. He said Patrice Lumumba is the best president that they've ever had, and that it's unfortunate that subsequent leaders did not follow in the footsteps of Patrice Lumumba. And he not only said that, said even though he was young at just 35 years old, that there were leaders who were doing very well in Africa, who were also his age. And he mentioned Ibrahim Traore. He mentioned Ibrahim Traore. He mentioned Thomas Sankara. He said these leaders took over countries, at the same age that he is. In fact, I suspect that if this young man was a soldier, he would have taken over the country by coup. So if you look at these guys' idols, Thomas Sankara, Ibrahim Traore, Patrice Lumumba, these are his idols. He said Patrice Lumumba was his age when he started running Congo, and that young people can run countries efficiently. When he was asked that, wasn't he too young? And he said no. Young people run countries. He mentioned these 3 people: Patrice Lumumba, Thomas Sankara, and now Ibrahim Traore. So he knows that countries can be run efficiently and effectively if only their leaders were just, if only their leaders cared about their people. So it's about time we look at what this man is capable of doing if he became the president of the DRC, Congo Kinshasa. Will he become the president? I suspect eventually he will, because the way he's going, I think that is his ambition. I think he wants to become the president. And once he does that, he has more powers and you'll begin to see some things happen in the DRC. Constant Mutumba is a gift to Congo. When his time comes, if it comes, he will take back the country for his people. If you want to judge him by the people that he wants to emulate, by his idols, by the people he admires, the likes of Patrice Lumumba, the likes of Thomas Sankara, and currently Ibrahim Traore, you will see the line he wants to go. You will see that he wants to do well for his country. You will see that he wants his country to become great like any other country. That's it.